All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, that boy, David Ruff.
Did you guys see Disick was at the Proper?
No.
Yeah, Disick was at the Proper.
Where was
His
he?
boys. Saw it on Dumois.
Shit, that's
Would
kind
you-
of a vibe.
Would you know Disick if you saw him? I think I would.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Absolutely. There's no question. If I saw any of the Kardashian / Jenner crew, I mean, I'm not proud of this, but I would know who all of them are.
Well, we're friends with Brody.
It's facts.
Brody.
What? We hung out with the hottest of all the Jenner Kardashian clan.
You got
Brody.
you got Brody ahead of Kendall. I know you've been a Kendall guy since like day one.
It's tough.
Well,
It's a
not
tough
day
call.
one, day whatever when you turn 18 is.
Right. Right. That's when I noticed her.
My favorite
Yeah.
Kardashian is my favorite one's Clayton Kardashian.
Yeah.
With a K.
They
Yeah.
call him Clay for short.
Right.
Saves time.
Yeah.
One less syllable.
Yeah, he is pretty sick.
He's an accountant.
Really?
Yeah.
He stays out of the limelight. He doesn't
Yeah.
like it.
He has a specialty practice.
He's a grinder.
yeah, dude. I mean, he's
Yeah.
kind of the
Yeah.
brains behind the operation.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was Chris.
Would you approach Disick? Didn't he punch a mirror one time?
I don't know. To be honest,
He's a hothead.
out of everyone you can approach in that crew, I feel like Disick would be one of the people that might actually talk to you.
But he's out, right? Like he's not.
yeah, it was blood. It was a blood
out
in,
the
blood
game.
out situation.
I think Courtney finally had enough of his shit and just dumped his ass.
Yeah. Do you guys
Threw
know
him
that
out.
he's got a clothing brand?
No.
Do you know what it's called? Right, so you don't know what it's called?
Is it Hollister?
It's called Talentless.
That's cool.
I mean, if you're gonna
That's-
name something,
You know what? I
It-
respect that.
might as well go full self-aware with it.
Yeah,
You know?
I respect that a lot.
We should just rename this podcast.
No, I have talent. I see a lot of talent in myself when I look in the mirror, David. Are you okay?
No.
Okay. Dylan Shivery, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, man. Super happy to be here. You guys look refreshed, looking good. Dave's sipping that bing bong over there. Look, Brett went to some kind of ranch situation over the weekend,
New York City.
and apparently he had himself a little time. He learned how to work a shotgun for the first time, and he's really cocky.
He's the kind of guy who doesn't pick up his shells.
Oh, no way. He's so cocky about it. I guarantee you didn't clean that shotgun either, by the way.
No, he probably didn't clean up his shells after he rallied around the family.
But he's
His pocket
already
full of
talking
them.
a lot of booty chatter.
He goes, I didn't miss a single clay.
He's
And I go, there's no way that's possible. And he goes, okay, I went like 98%.
he sent a text to our friend intern Klein, who has he has a ranch, his family does, and he wants to challenge Dave and I to a skeet shoot off. He wants to out Texas us,
Damn.
basically.
You can't outskeet me.
So I guess we're not going to bring our wives on this trip.
Yeah, he wants to out Texas us, and I don't think I
Sorry, Will.
appreciate what he's doing.
It's not a skeetily do competition.
Skilly B.
It's not a skiddly bee comp. I'm not.
Anyway.
I'm not a great shot by any means, but he came in here with his chest puffed out.
This ends with like us actually doing this and Brett accidentally like,
Shooting somebody.
yeah, like shooting someone in the arm. Like, it just grazes the arm?
Is he gonna Dick Cheney somebody?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was face shot.
I could easily see him
Famously.
inadvertently just accidentally shooting someone in a non-lethal way.
Yeah.
That's just poor discipline. You don't shoot if there's somebody right there, and especially if like their face is within mere feet of your shotgun.
Earlier, I said Dave and I when the proper thing would have been Dave and me, and it's gonna bother me for the rest of this podcast. So I just wanted to at least
Nobody
mention
cares.
Well,
it.
the
And that I
proper
did
way is what
notice-
you just said, but like the respectful way would have been including me in that conversation as well.
Well, he didn't challenge all three of us. He
You
challenged
did kind of take that L.
Dave
Yeah.
and me.
That was
Yeah.
that was a subtle L.
Yeah, I'm kind of an outsider these days. It's okay. It's okay. I'll get back in.
Anyway, I want to.
We went to
I want
dinner.
to bring him down a peg or two. Is what I'm trying to say.
Gross.
Not like that, man. Not everything can be gross.
You don't like a good Monday morning peg joke?
The second of the morning, actually.
Did I miss a peg joke?
It wasn't really a joke, but
No, I was sending a text earlier to somebody, and
Mm.
it was trying to autocorrect a word I was doing to the word peg, and had it actually done that, and I would have pressed send without reviewing the text, I would have had some splaining to do. Yeah.
some
Would
splaining.
have been a real Lucy Ricky situation because your boy would have been splaining.
Yeah, emphasis on the former.
I don't know.
Lucy.
I don't know the difference between the
I'm
former and the latter in that
home.
situation. It's always kind of escaped me.
Yeah. It's okay.
Lucy, I'm home.
Were your parents big I Love Lucy
No.
people? My parents were.
No,
I
My
at
watched
dad,
it
all.
with my mom.
my dad
like,
had every single
almost every
episode
night.
on VHS. Every single episode.
She was kind of bad, wasn't she?
I don't know.
Lucy?
Yeah, she was kind of bad.
I mean, yeah. I was more of a Ethel guy.
Really?
I'm
She,
not,
I think it was low key kind of bad.
I'm not familiar with her.
You could
game.
tell she was a freak though.
Really?
Yeah.
Ethel.
Actually, the palm trees that Sally and I got married underneath in California were called Lucy and Desi. Not a lot of palm trees out there are actually named. People don't realize that. They
I
named
think
it
Lucy was a babe.
Do you think?
It's hard to say because of it's in black and white, like a lot. The show was,
Mm-hmm.
but
But this isn't a black and white
Mega babe.
situation. I don't know. Let's not undersell how much of a catch Desi was, though.
how many?
Like Ricky was hot. How many beers for Lucy? I'd talk to her sober at a bar.
Yeah, for sure. I'd be nervous, but I'd do it.
Yeah, I'd be nervous.
They were calling me Lucille Baller for a time, but
Why?
that was when I was running point on the 9th grade, the freshman basketball team. But I hurt my knee, and the coach didn't like me, so I didn't continue playing.
I thought you quit so you could join the ski team and talk to girls instead.
You would have gone D1 if the coach liked you?
No, probably. I mean, I could have walked on. I had some interest from a few schools, but it's not a big deal.
Can you name those schools? Are you allowed to? Or
Yeah.
Like, what's the most prestigious?
North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
Really?
I thought you were going to say something else.
Yeah, I didn't quite have the grades to get looked at by Duke, but
I thought,
Coach K came to a couple of games and was like, "Hey, man, you need to study a little harder. We can maybe offer you a ride." And I was like, "Coach, I'm gonna keep doing me."
You know, MJ went there.
North Carolina,
Yeah.
right?
PD
MJ
Pablo
did.
also went there.
MJ
That's
to
true.
Dave.
Yeah, I mean, a number of players went there. If you want to go through
Right,
the list.
he's the most notable.
Dude,
I would say.
Anton Jameson went there.
Yeah, former Maverick.
That's true.
A lot of people don't talk about
Jerry
that.
Stackhouse.
Yeah,
He did?
Pretty sure.
I think yeah.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Also,
was always a
former
Duke guy.
Maverick.
I was the Duke guy.
The Dookies.
Oh God,
I'm too tired. I'm too tired to do my Dickie V today.
You are pretty mellow right now.
The Dookies.
That's good,
The
man.
Dookies.
yeah, is everything all right?
Yeah.
Is-
I was up with a tum-tum issue last night.
Damn,
Oh
dog.
no.
Major shouts, though. No, we're fine.
I feel bad for you and your Tom.
No, dude, it's I think it's better.
What'd you have for dinner?
I've been drinking my my gas all morning, so we all good.
Okay.
What'd you have for dinner
Last night, you know what I had for dinner, dog.
No, I
It was
don't.
mushroom bourguignon night.
Oh,
Just a classic vegetarian twist on a French favorite. Dylan is so averse to mushrooms that it makes me like eating mushrooms even more.
ugh.
Why do you hate mushrooms
They
so
are
much?
disgusting.
Hey,
This is the
Watch
most
The
third
Last of
grader
Us.
take you have.
It's a slimy fungus. Like, why would I eat it?
Watch
There's a
out for those
fungus in
fungi.
those.
Fungies.
What you think that eating like an animal that was brutally slaughtered on like a mass scale? You think that's less? You think that's less icky than eating a mushroom out of the
The
ground?
texture and the taste is far superior to that of a mushroom.
Dylan is a big advocate of factory farms.
No,
I saw him. I was actually at Central Market the other day, and I walked up to the fish counter, and he said, "Yeah, do you actually have any farm raised?"
It's not true.
He's like, I see that you guys have this free range chicken. Do you have any like where like they keep the chickens in like on top of each other in tiny
Yeah,
tiny
even
cages?
caged chicken.
Yeah. Do you have
I
any of
just
that?
like how it tastes.
Yeah, I like feeling the struggle of the meat.
Yeah,
That's so twisted, man.
Yeah,
it's freaking.
that's what you get with
yeah.
me sometimes, though, man.
You
I'm
never
freaking
know.
twisted.
Yeah,
He'll come in and be like,
I'm
my
freaking
stomach
twisted.
hurt, but next thing you know, he hits you with that.
Will's unhinged.
This guy doesn't care. Clearly,
Yeah.
I should probably get off the Lucy
No, please don't.
stuff here.
Please don't.
Just a nice young
Big
lady.
week coming up. Major shouts to all the patrons out there. Patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. We're doing something new. Something that Patreon has never offered to anyone. But we were the first people to ever try it. If you want to try Patreon, go over to patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. It's in the link in the description of this episode. And you can do a 2-week trial. We got a lot coming up in the pipeline here. We got just our regular Tuesday episodes. Could be exactly 5 minutes. Could be touching base, a conspiracy podcast. Could be Do You Know It?
But hey, if you want to save your 2-week trial for when we start the Love Island pod,
I get it.
which is called the Love Island Boys, we're not going to be mad at you for doing
Yeah, I
that.
get it.
I
get it.
kind of would do that if I were you, because it's going to be absolute fire flames.
Well, if you ever thought about dipping your toe in, give us a shot to earn your business. 14 days for free. Also, go to youtube.com/circling back. See our beautiful mugs talking on cam.
Yeah.
Major shouts. Go subscribe. Like and subscribe. Also, shop washmedia.shop.
Can I make an announcement?
You
I
can.
suppose.
A lot of you out there know that there is a sports podcast in this network. It's called Too Much Dip. I'm wearing the hat right now, interestingly enough.
Wow.
Wow,
Company
must be
man.
nice, dude.
Well, Dylan and I are on it, along with our friend KJ, who lives in Madison. We are not going to record today. We are going to record tomorrow. Why is that? Well, tonight we've got the Dallas Football Cowboys taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Is this the last game of Brady's career?
We don't know, but we're going to discuss it tomorrow. We figured because we would have a whole week.
I don't think
and
it is.
by Monday there'd already been another round of games. So it's just like, well, if Dallas gets their doors blown off, we got to have Micah involved somehow.
No, I don't want to. I don't know if I can handle that, man.
Yeah, we have to.
Okay.
So
What?
we will be recording tomorrow.
How do you guys feel about this game?
Not
You
great.
guys feeling good?
Not great.
People that I respect and trust feel better about it than I do.
Like who? Stephen A. Smith?
Jake, people on the radio.
Dak's
I don't
just, he hasn't been playing his best football lately.
People are wondering if he's going to be a starter next year.
He will be.
Oh, shoot. Time for This Weekend in Fun, presented by Rocket Money. If your New Year's goals are to manage your budget better and save money, you need Rocket Money. Say goodbye to last year's outdated, disorganized method of managing your money and say hello to Rocket Money, the better way to hack your finances in 2023. Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill, is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Can I tell a little story? Sitting on my couch yesterday, I get an email from Rocket Money. Just a casual email. We check in with each other once in a while from time to time. But I started thinking about it, and I was like, man, I probably got some charges I could go look at right now that I glossed over the first time. So what did I do? I logged in, and I found that I had been paying for a certain streaming service that my wife was already paying for. $7 a month was coming out of my bank account. It's been happening like this for a few months now.
You
What
could
did
buy,
I do? Got out.
You could buy like a plastic wrap sandwich with that.
Yeah, hey, Apple TV Plus. I'm on my wife's account. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
I got the email from our friends at Rocket Money letting me know, like, hey, this monthly account debit is higher than normal. I botched that. I don't know.
Dude,
Basically, my
The
insurance went
monthly
up.
account debit.
My insurance went up like $60, and I was like, I probably wouldn't have noticed that until like I was, overdrafting my account. So thank you.
Dude, that's what they do. Over 80% of people have subscriptions they forgot about, like streaming services like me. And you just bought it to watch one show, but it's that free trial that you just wanted to use and you just didn't even, whatever. Like, come on. Stop getting these free trials and then getting charged for them at a rapid clip because you never wanted it in the first place because you wanted to watch one single show.
Pick up the free money that's on the ground, basically, is what this is doing for you.
It'll quickly and easily identify subscriptions for you so you can stop paying the ones that you don't want anymore. It just makes it easy. It's a click of a button. Most people, they save up to $720 a year. It's a lot of money. Go make it happen. Stop throwing money away. Cancel unwanted subscriptions and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/circling. That's rocketmoney.com/circling. rocketmoney.com/circling. Dylan, what'd you get into this weekend?
Thanks for asking, Will. I'll get mine out of the way pretty quickly, as it was a pretty low-key weekend for your boy. Didn't do a whole lot. Not much to speak of. Dave, I think Dave's taking a little siesta while I'm talking about this. Pretty rude. Also, thumbnail chasing. Not a big deal.
Yeah, that's cold. That's a cold ass thumbnail, actually.
Yeah, did go to Home Slice over the weekend. It's kind of the highlight. No, that's not true. Yesterday was a highlight. I went down to San Marcos. My sister.
Hell yeah.
Day drinking on the square.
Brother-in-law
Nice.
and little niece lived down there. Went to go visit them. It was a great time.
A little NFL Sunday. Pitchers
some
and
football.
pints action.
Yeah,
The kids
dude.
got a little bike ride off. It was a lovely, lovely Sunday afternoon down in San Mo.
Did you see any of the spring pledges?
I weirdly I didn't go to the frat house, Dave. I
Those
was
kids
with
are always
family.
those
You
kids are
didn't
always
pop
weird.
over and just see what's going on?
Those spring kids usually suck.
Hey, what's up, Dorn?
We know, like we may not even take one next year.
Hey, fall class 02. What's up with it?
Did y'all see the
a long
the
time
story
ago.
that I had in the rundown today but took out of the rundown?
Why'd you take it out?
Well, the headline itself, I was
what
like,
she
that's
said.
pretty frat. And then the more I read it, I was like, that's not very frat.
Can we just share the headline?
The headline was that there was a kid who ate a bus seat.
Is he alive?
What
Yeah.
frat was he in?
All right.
Well, it made it sound like he ate the whole bus seat, which I thought was like kind of frat because like pledges do that all
It's
the time.
very frat.
But as it turned out, he just gnawed on it and then took a chunk out of it and got fined $200.
No cap.
That's a terrible story.
Yeah, when I was like, why did the BBC report on this? This is not a good story.
I'm not ever gonna eat like
A what?
I don't care if I was a legacy like pledge and I was just like so into it. If they made me eat a freaking couch with my pledge brothers, I'd be like, guys, I'm not doing it.
Hey, it's couch eating season.
I'm not doing it.
No, you got it. No, you start it and you eat like a ton of the padding. I think that's the move. You eat the padding.
That's what you go with, the
I
padding?
think the padding, yeah.
Do you think it affects your gut biome?
Talk about your tum-tum issues, man. I don't feel like that foam in there is not gonna be
Yeah,
good.
but you don't want to be the pledge who takes forever and then you get like the wood framing part of it. Like you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, you don't need the wood framing.
Because like
Or
you
like
get
Hey,
that fake leather, that faux leather.
you should throw a foam party for your 40th.
I went to one foam party ever.
They're
and
awful.
and it was the most miserable
They
thing
s-
I've ever been
They
to. in my
suck.
life.
It's
I went
the worst thing that the late 90s ever did.
Yeah.
I went to one
No,
single
there's
foam
other-
party
that
as
and the other
well.
thing.
They're filth.
I went to one single foam party and I lost my favorite winter hat at that foam party. It's forever made me hate foam parties. Guess where I lost it?
Wait,
In the foam.
you were wearing a winter hat, so it was cold.
Yeah, it was
conceivably.
cold.
Hey, people are
It's a
hooking up in
summer
that
thing.
foam.
Oh, for sure.
Hands are wandering
For sure are.
under that.
I remember being like, damn, dude, I'm in college and I'm at a foam party. Like, I made it. And then I lost my favorite.
My life is
favorite
like
hat.
Van Wilder.
Yeah.
That's what you would always say.
I would always say that.
You're like, I'm kind of like the Van Wilder of this school.
yeah.
The new pledges come in. What's up? Dorn.
Yeah,
Another Van
Dawn, what's
Wilder
up,
type.
guys? Yeah, this place pretty chill.
Anything else? You ate pizza? Is
I
that
didn't
your
go to the
weekend?
frat house.
You ate pizza and went
You
to
didn't frat
DC.
stomp
I ate
anyone?
Zoll.
How are you going to go back to your old stomping grounds and not
No,
frat,
it's not there
frat stomp
anymore.
anyone?
It's not there
I didn't
anymore.
even get close to campus. I drove right past it. On the
Yeah, did you
highway.
go obsess them?
No.
Okay. Did you go down Bobcat?
No.
Did you check out Wacker Field?
Anyway, shouts to GJ Kinney. He's got some recruiting momentum going right now. So that's good. Dave's all about it.
More on that tomorrow.
Anyway, Dave, how about your weekend, man? I'm sure it was really cool.
I did not eat pizza.
I still have your Zaw card.
Dude, I've been trying to play my ZA card all 2023, and I've gotten shot down numerous times.
I wanted to play it last night, and Alyssa, my wife, hit me with a, sure you don't want to, she literally goes, sure you don't want to play it tomorrow for the game? And I was like, that's why I married you.
Wow.
I can't quit you.
She's got your front, your back, and your center, David.
Yeah.
She's a real keeper out there. You got to hold on to her as long as you can.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we did not eat pizza, but Friday.
Are you gonna
we
do it
watched
tonight?
the menu.
Are
Yes,
you going
I
to do
am.
it tonight?
I am.
Where?
I don't know.
Did you like the menu?
Do we want to talk about it now?
What menu did you look at?
You know, I prepped you. I told you, like, hey, I watched it. We can talk about it. So you knew.
Oh, the movie. I watched that last
This
week.
guy's chasing MVP.
No.
He's going for most valuable podcaster today.
I don't have it in me today.
not doing
I don't
it.
have
No,
that dog
He's
in me
going
today.
for
He's
it.
not doing great.
He's taking all the shots.
He's having a Trevor Lawrence first half.
Can I give you my take on the menu?
I wouldn't want to be you in the second half, then, player.
I thought the menu was fun. I thought it was
Fun.
good. I didn't think it was great, but
Yeah.
I did enjoy it, and
Yeah.
it was a nice way to spend a Friday.
Yeah.
The sous chef scene. Did you?
Yeah,
What was your reaction?
Yeah, fast forward to 24 minutes if you don't want to hear any spoilies right now. 24 minutes is where I can guarantee that we will be done talking about the menu.
I kind of knew what was about to happen.
That was very responsible of you just now.
I kind of the buildup was such that I was like, either this guy's gonna do it to himself or Tom Ridley was gonna do him.
Oh man, I was not expecting it. And jaw on the floor.
Facts.
I'm gonna keep a ranking of movies for myself this year. That's my fun ranking, and I think the menu is currently the number one in the Power Fun rankings.
Of just fun.
Just
Yeah.
fun. Like, yeah, I'm not talking like best movie, favorite movie of the year, whatever. No, I'm talking like that was fun. We had a good time.
What was the line you said last week about going to Brown? And
He's like, "Did you go to college?" She's like, "Yeah, I went to Brown." He goes, "Student loans? No. You're gonna die tonight."
you're gonna die tonight.
I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude! Yeah, definitely kill the people that don't have student loans."
You're gonna
Actually,
die
I actually
tonight.
agree with
It
that.
was kind of a cosmic gumbo. We were saying that as we were watching.
Sure.
John Leguizamo, possibly my favorite character. Well, that and the food critic was great too.
The
That
food
couple.
critic couple was my favorite dynamic.
They were dynamite.
What's the young lady's name that was Queen's Gambit? That actress?
Anya Taylor-Joy.
She's great.
Also, final season of Peaky Blinders, final couple.
The bloody crime scene.
They're doing the thing because she's very hot right now. Like she's trending upwards.
She's talented.
If you go do a rewatch of a Peaky Blinders episode on Netflix, they have Cillian Murphy, Tommy,
dad likes her.
and her behind him, even though she's not really in the entire series that much. Important character the last
I'll be
couple
honest.
seasons, but it's like, I see what you're doing. You're capitalizing on this. And
That's what the Golden Globes are doing as well. She was nominated for a Golden Globe for her work in The Menu. Out of everyone in that movie, I don't think she was far and away better than anybody else in that movie. Like, I thought it was a very good ensemble cast. Food critic. Give it to her. Give her the
she was
nod.
fire.
She was good.
What else did I do this weekend? Oh, I know. I brought the fam. We linked up with Will's fam,
Dude,
plus Barrett, plus Sally's friend, whose child I misnamed.
It's okay.
Dave heard the name, and
did.
Dave took a shot downfield when we first sat down at the dinner,
Did you Quinn
and
Ewers
said,
it?
"So how old is?" Do you want to say?
I said, "How old is Chad?"
"Yeah, kid's name is definitely not Chad."
Is
it
Jack.
close?
No,
It's Jack. And Sally, I think Sally realized what happened, and she tried to like step in and be like, "Dave, Jack is blah blah blah." Like she said something, and I could tell she was like subtly trying. She heard and didn't know if her friend had heard. And I was like, I just like,
She went to bat
I
for
owned it.
you.
I was like, look, straight up,
thought your
I
kid's,
just beefed your name.
thought your
Chad.
kid's name was Chad.
Sorry.
What's up, Chad?
Dude, it's hard remembering kids' names though, because like
Well, I've never
adults
met
and
the
stuff,
kid.
like you've seen them on Instagram and stuff. If you're golfing with somebody that you just met, you can write their name on the scorecard. Makes it real easy to remember these things.
That's how you remember people's names?
100 playing golf, 100%, 100%. Yeah. Clark's got the green hat on.
I'm so bad about forgetting someone's name 1 second after they tell me what it is.
Yeah, and when it's a baby and you can't even confirm, what was your name again?
Because when they're all, baby, you can't associate like personality with their identity because they don't really have much of one yet. It's like just a little baby.
Oh, wow.
They don't.
I bet you don't forget beautiful babies' names.
I certainly do not, David.
You got that Rolodex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we went to El Rancho and we had a great time. Good, really good food. It was good. It was like high quality.
knockout or
Matt's. No, I went Skinny Marg and then I switched over to Pacifico.
Damn, I thought you've been
Wow.
looking hella trim
You
lately.
beefed it.
You're in a cutting phase.
And then Barrett and I, Will bailed. We went to Kelly's.
I know. I'm
You bailed
upset.
too.
I'm upset I missed it. I
And,
kind of had to.
You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna give any other info, but none other than Dan Regester came by for a quick beer
Oh.
before he went out. Yeah,
Formerly of Sup's dog.
correct.
Right.
Old Danny Regs. So
Hey,
that was
Dan.
it. Yesterday was a big stay in, watch some football.
Hey, Dan, go ahead and plug your podcast, man. Sup's dog. All right, cool. Sure people are going to be lining up to listen.
Was that it? Say by the brunch.
I want to say that was in Florida.
I think it was Say by the brunch.
Okay.
That concludes my weekend. Can you beat that? Can you beat that lit weekend?
No, your boy broke dry January on Friday night. Didn't feel good about it. Was feeling a little lackluster before heading out to dinner with some friends, and decided to make a coffee. And then I saw in my liquor cabinet I had this coffee liqueur, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a little nitro right
Kahlua?
now. No, it's called Mr. Black. This is non-spawn. I will say I did get the bottle for free from Mr. Black. They sent it to me probably a year and a half ago. It tastes just like cold brew, but it has way less sugar than most other coffee liqueurs out there.
Is this an ad read?
No, I'm telling you guys, this is gas. If you're making your at-home espresso martinis, I think this is the stuff. And
It's
so
called-
yeah, I fell off the wagon.
It's called what again?
Mr. Black.
Mr. Black.
Yeah. Yeah. Try it out. It's good. It's good.
That's cool packaging.
Yeah, they do a good job, and I have to say, I've made numerous espresso martinis at home with this stuff, and all of them have been just as good or better as ones that I've gotten at a bar. I think they have something going on that's very good there. So yeah, I fell off the wagon a little bit. Went out, hit South Congress. You guys hear about this place in Austin?
Yeah, I heard
very
Disick,
popular place.
Disick was out on SoCo, right?
Honestly, if I would have seen Disick at the sushi place we went to, I wouldn't have been that surprised. Like that would have made sense. Yeah, just kind of had a couple pops. Went home, watched Manchester United absolutely devastate Dylan's City Boys over there the next morning.
I don't wanna
What a
talk-
morning! The boys were
Boy,
just buzzing.
I don't want to talk about it. It wrecked my
The
weekend.
boys were just
How about
buzzing.
Arsenal? Arsenal's fun.
Did
man.
Holland put one home?
They are fun.
It's just a fun
dude.
team.
You didn't
guys.
find the
Some
net?
some people were wondering if he was even on the field. He was just in someone's pocket the entire time.
He must have tweaked a hammy or
was
something. That's
terrible.
not like him.
Honestly, terrible. Bad time to be a City people. Is the rain over? Anyway, so yeah, then Saturday was
Oh.
just kind of one of those days, But we had a hankering for a little Tex-Mex. Headed out, ate some food with the D man, and yeah, it was pretty low key. I had a chill weekend. I have to say that breaking sober January, it takes a little bit out of you the next day. You kind of remember why you scaled back a little bit, why the holidays made you feel so lackluster.
Did you have any drinks at Matt's?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
When I was
Your boy had at least two.
celebrating Sobes Jans for the first couple weeks of this month,
Not confronting
That
this.
sucks. We're not
Yeah,
doing
it
that.
Man,
sucks, dude.
I slept so well. The sleep part of it is really big for me.
Sally read a book
Like a
about
baby.
sleeping,
That's
and
awesome,
the
man.
stats that back up what you're saying right now are voluminous.
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah.
The
Drink
sleep.
alcohol at night affects your sleep quality. THC at night affects your sleep quality.
Well, I stay burning.
Watching TV at night.
I can't stop smoking chronic.
Yeah, what's this guy? This guy
I
comes
know.
onto the podcast and tells us to
I
stop
didn't do
burning.
that.
Like we're obviously not gonna stop burning.
Grow up, David.
We'll take it in a gummy form.
No,
Yeah.
dude, sugar's too hot. Too much sugar.
Early.
Silent killer, David.
I take early bird on the reg, dog. What are you talking about?
Yeah, how do you feel about that, dude?
I don't know. I was gonna let Dylan take the platform.
I talked about smoking chronic every day, which is what I do.
I heard you're smoking beasters lately. You've been on your beaster grind, dude.
I'll fuck with beasters.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
dude. Every day's Beaster Sunday.
when I'm out of
Dylan's
chronic,
there.
when I'm out of chronic, I reach for the beasters.
Yeah. We're just two guys in their late 30s googling different names for marijuana in the office a couple days
I
ago.
could have done a whole stag on that.
Dude,
Honestly,
I didn't even know they were called beasters.
I didn't either.
That seems regional.
Dave's on his swag shit over there.
Yeah.
That's all you smoke is swag. Just stems and
Yeah, dude. I was
dry.
actually burning. I was smoking like hella dank weed in the club recently.
dry stemmy. That's what they call Dave.
Yeah, I had to get that stimulus package.
Dude, I had a bunch of beaster honeys just flocking around me trying to hit my fucking J's. Just begging me in the club.
Beaster honeys.
Mhm.
What club was this?
It must be the second half. You're starting to heat up a little
Yeah,
bit.
dude. I was at Hop on West 6th.
Somehow still there.
Yeah. Yeah. We got a bunch of bottle service. But yeah, I was smoking joints in the club.
Me and Disick were in the back, just rolling them up.
We should have gotten Disick in the studio. Will you DM him and see if we can make it before this episode's over?
Dude, what about headies?
What?
Headies is another term.
No, I'm still a beaster guy.
Headies are in the upper tier of cannabis quality and usually consist of cannabis sativa strain.
Damn, dude.
Oh man, yeah.
Top shelf, chronic, loud, piff, kine, flame, fire, dro, Reggie, 30s, midi, B plus.
If you
Love
didn't,
this shit.
if you were 17 and you didn't have a friend who was considering trying to grow hydroponic weed in his closet, like you were hanging out with the wrong circle.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's the same friend who had the Anarchist cookbook.
You know what? It's really funny you say that because it absolutely is.
I mean, that's just how it works, Dave. We don't make the rules. The universe does.
Dave, you burn regs, which is even lower than mid.
Dude, you're a Reggie guy. God, I've been calling you Reggie
I'll
Miller
smoke-
behind your
I
back,
don't,
dude.
I don't discriminate, man. I'll smoke whatever.
It can give you a headache, sore throat, trouble breathing, and an upset tum-tum.
That's what I like. I like to feel it.
Yeah.
If I'm not smoking Primo, I'm smoking Regs.
Brick weed. You're on that brick shit.
Sure. It's
Yeah.
that Brett Merriman.
Damn, hit him with that Schmerriman swag.
Damn.
I'll
Beasters.
take a brick of it, please.
Beasters is sick, dog.
What were we doing?
What? What?
Did you do your weekend? Oh, yeah, you did.
You know what sound is just really gratifying to hear every once in a while? Cha-ching! That's the noise
Yeah.
it makes when somebody buys something from the Washed Media shop. And you know what we run that shop through? Our good friends over at Shopify. That's your sign this year to finally forget about those run-of-the-mill solutions and instead start your own New Year's revolution. It's time to start enjoying and selling on Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform revolutionizing millions of businesses worldwide. So whether you're I mean, like to be honest, we've been using Shopify at Wash Media for a while now. And just solely because we use this for our shop alone, you can know that we stand behind this. We do not do this because Shopify is a partner of ours. We do it because they are the people to sell online with.
I use Shopify daily, and I'm someone who maybe isn't like the best at, navigating certain internet programs.
You hunt and peck.
I do. I'm also 39 years old.
The user interface is very Dylan friendly.
That's what that's what I'm trying to say. Dave put it much more eloquently. Yes, I can do it, and so can you.
Shopify covers every sales channel from an in-person POS system to an all-in-one e-commerce platform. It even lets you sell across social media marketplaces like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. To be honest, if somebody would have tasked me 2 years ago before I knew about Shopify with connecting our store to our Instagram page, I would have been like, nah, we don't need to do that. But instead, they make it really easy to do just that. It even automatically tags some of your products, makes it very easy. And thanks to 24/7 help and extensive business course library, Shopify is there to support your success every single step of the way. Like we said, we use it here. If we didn't stand behind it, we wouldn't use it here. So now it's your turn to get serious about selling, to try Shopify today. This is a possibility powered by our good friends over at Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/circling. That's all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/circling to take your business to the next level today. Shopify.com/circling. There was a news dump Friday afternoon. We almost did an emergency podcast on it. Dave, I'm going to let you take away your hometown news story.
The Dallas Zoo went on lockdown Friday morning, as a clouded leopard named Nova went missing. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this story has a happy ending. Nova was found. However, this clouded leopard either tried to escape or had some help, because there was a hole cut in the fence of her enclosure. And it was tampered with, is what I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not the first time this has happened. And I read this morning that somebody was tampering with a monkey's cage. So we don't know if this was like an inside job type deal or what, but something's going on. And I don't like it. I don't like you messing with the animals.
What was the exact type of animal that did escape?
A clouded leopard.
Clouded leopard.
Which is a beautiful animal.
Is there any? I saw on Reddit that they found a whittled down toothbrush in the clouded leopard's, cage.
A shank?
Yeah, and that maybe had been whittling away at the side wall for a little bit.
Maybe the monkeys were able to escape, and they used a knife or some kind of like wire cutters to free this clouded leopard, because they have thumbs, as we know. So they're able to maneuver such a tool.
You're so hyper aware of which animals have thumbs and which ones
Well,
don't.
there's not many. Do you understand how important thumbs are?
Yeah, I have 2 of them.
Yeah,
not
but if you
not the
didn't,
flex.
and if you didn't, your life would be
If you
very
didn't,
different.
you wouldn't be able to goose Eugene.
I wouldn't make excuses about it though, because I'm different.
You would just grind harder if you didn't have thumbs.
Exactly.
My favorite part of this story, other than the content we are no doubt going to get out of it, is they looked all day, and then they found her like right outside of her enclosure.
Didn't they
She was
say
just
that?
hanging out.
She's like, yeah, I'm right here.
I'm
The
not gonna
weirdest
do
thing about the entire thing in the beginning was when they said that it was not a dangerous situation. Like, it clearly felt dangerous.
Here's the thing.
Was it a juvenile cat?
No, I don't believe so. But It is considered a non-dangerous animal because it's not aggressive. That being said, even though this animal, which ranges from about 25 pounds to 50 pounds, I think Nova was around 25 to 30.
Wow, it's a supernova.
I understand why they had to close down the zoo, because even though I do believe that I could take a clouded leopard, no doubt. I don't want to get that. I don't really want to get fucked up, because I'm going to get some scratches and it's going to ruin my day, probably my week. Maybe even the entire quarter.
Are you sure you could take a clouded leopard?
Yeah.
Why?
25 pounds.
It's a vicious 25
50
pounds.
pound
That's
one?
a fast 25 pounds.
50-pound one, all right, look.
Out of everyone to question you here, Dylan.
Okay.
Very interesting that he's questioning
No, I'm
you
just
here.
The cheetah's much larger, and
Jackie Chan
there's
or
only
a
one
clouded
person on
leopard,
this
which one are
body.
you more confident against?
Jackie Chan.
Doubling down on Jackie.
What?
He's a senior citizen.
No, he's 68. Aren't seniors technically 70?
I mean, maybe they moved the retirement age. I don't know.
I thought it was 69.
Might be.
Yeah.
So,
And that's not a knock on Jackie. It's just that, your skills slip after 65.
So you think a clouded leopard could kill Jackie Chan?
Ooh, that's a fun look. I don't want to see that happen, but I'd watch. I'd probably illegally stream that fight. Maybe we can get DAZN to do it.
if you work at the zoo and you show up to work and it's like, hey, by the way, don't go in yet. There's a leopard.
Nova's gone.
There's a leopard out the cage. That's an exciting day at work. It's like, oh, this is going to be different. We get to track down this leopard.
It's like being in Jurassic Park on the smallest scale.
Right. Yes.
It's
You're if I sit in this office
Yeah.
all day, I know I'm gonna be just fine.
Instead of velociraptors, it's
Mhm.
a cute little clouded leopard.
But you still have a really small chance that you're sitting in that office and you look through the window and you just see this leopard
Hey, you guys hear Nova got out of the cage?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a serious situation.
DPD, I don't know why I said it like that. Dallas police provided some infrared drones to help find.
That's sick.
It is pretty sick.
Is that necessary?
No.
No, but it's. I don't know.
How pumped
They
was that
already
one,
bought them
when that one cop was sitting there? He's like, "Oh, hold on, dude. Remember we got those infrared drones? Dude, we can finally use the infrared drones. Let's go out there. Let's go to the zoo right now."
Yeah.
Sounds like they need us. How'd they catch it? It was just sitting there?
I don't know if it was. It wasn't.
Did it kill anybody
out.
before?
It was just leaned up against the wall, smoking a cig, drinking a lemon chill.
Will asked, did it kill anybody before they found
No,
it?
I think we would know.
If I was the Twitter admin for the Dallas Zoo and we safely captured this, you gotta talk a little smack toward the Cincinnati Zoo every single time, right? Be like, hey, see how you handle your animals, guys?
Dallas Zoo doesn't have the best record, as Dallas police had to put down a gorilla named Jabari that escaped there 15 years ago.
Should we free Jabari
Well, it's
from heaven?
okay.
Should we make Jabari live again shirts?
We missed that. Yeah, that was. I think that was pre-Twitter. Unfortunately.
Yeah, Jabari's name gone but not forgotten.
Shout out to the dude on Twitter who said, "We need a name. How else are we going to print it on a shirt?"
It's true. That's a good point.
That's a good point, man. If we're gonna make these shirts, Will's gonna get $100.
I do need to get my crisp C note for coming up with the Cincinnati Harambe shirt.
But Nova's safe, and I don't know. It's weird. I don't really like that there are people trying to steal these exotic animals.
Which zoo housed Valerio, our dear friend who...
Wasn't that Nolan's?
Was it?
I don't know.
Because I bet they kept quiet on Twitter.
It was New Orleans.
I think he's still doing his thing out there.
Valerio?
Yeah.
What you think? Escaped, or you think Valerio's back?
No, I think he's still at the zoo. You can go visit Valerio.
He's probably this is the best behaved he's ever been, because he got that taste of blood, as he did kill 18 alpacas, and now he's like,
No,
you know
no.
what? I just
He only killed 9.
okay.
He only killed 9 animals at the zoo. I can't believe they kept him alive. I'm actually impressed.
Also an emu
That's all
and 3
them.
foxes. Did you say that?
No.
An emu and 3 foxes as well.
Ooh.
160 pounds.
Yeah, Valerio doesn't fuck around, dude.
That's
That's
when
a
people
beautiful animal,
when people
too.
saw a clouded jag or a clouded leopard, I think they immediately went to a cat of the jaguar stature. But it's just
Valerio-
not. It's much smaller.
Valerio and real ones already know who Valerio is, but Valerio chewed through stainless steel wire barrier on the roof to escape. That's how he got out.
Yeah, he's different.
Yeah.
He's different.
He just wanted to like take fools out.
did.
Valerio's essentially like the El Chapo of this operation,
great
and like all the other
comparison.
ones are just the posers.
That's a great comparison.
So you think it would be like an like an exotic animal collector that would be trying to let these animals out of the zoo?
Maybe somebody who wanted to sell it on the black market.
Man,
Why? Okay. If you're gonna cut the hole in, why don't you just put like
do you want the
a
names?
bone-in ribeye right there and just lure it out right then?
Do you want the names
great
of the
question.
alpacas, foxes, and the emu that it fell victim to Valerio?
I would like to know the names.
This
yeah.
is going to be sad.
The
isn't it?
alpacas were Noel, Michia, Alexandria, Daisy, and Lil Melody. The emu was named Elmo, and the foxes were Copper, Rusty, and Maggie May. R.I.P. to those.
Oh man, I don't know which one hit me the hardest.
You
but
got
the foxes
Valerio.
for some reason, because the foxes probably put up a decent effort if they were together.
Dave.
No, it was a losing battle. It was a lost cause. But you don't fuck around with a fox if you see one. I could take a fox, but I don't want to fight.
Fox
a fox
is like the size of a beagle.
They're very fast, and if they're in
Dude,
packs,
why you gotta do
and-
beagles like that?
It's not a threat.
We got a lot of beagle listeners out there that are just like looking at the screen right
If
now.
a fox is attacking me, like I'm not that concerned. I'm like, come
you
on,
should
man.
be
I'm just gonna,
rabies and
I'm just gonna
whatnot.
like kick them.
A fox? I don't know, man.
Foxes are cute, man.
Yeah, but you can tell they're sharp little bastards.
They're very fast.
You can tell their teeth are just gonna.
The point is, I don't really want to walk into any of these animals. Like, I don't really want to run into it if I'm at the zoo. And while I'm not necessarily scared of a face-to-face with the clouded leopard, like it's just going to be, I'm going to have to wear Band-Aids and stuff because it's going to get its licks in before I put it down with a power bomb.
You're gonna power bomb the
Yeah.
clouded leopard?
Yeah, maybe moonsault.
I
don't know.
started looking at images of this clouded leopard. Like, if I'm being honest, they kind of just look like big cats.
They're cute.
And I don't mean big cats. I mean like a big cat.
It's a beautiful animal.
Facts.
I need to get a better idea for the range of predatory cats out there. Like, I'm not very good with the size. Like, I can't identify immediately the size of a cat if you guys say the name. I don't know the difference between like a jaguar and a leopard.
So a jaguar is like the pit bull of the cat family. Like it's not the biggest.
Damn, so they're
but
like
worldwide.
they're all over the world.
It's
right.
not. It's not as big as a tiger, obviously. That's good.
Yeah.
But like it's stout, it's thick, and
Okay.
it's got a very strong bite.
Badass.
Everybody knows the rules.
It's slim thick too.
With the cute ass.
Cute.
Straight up dumper.
Yeah.
Damn.
Jags are sick, man.
Well, if I were a big cat, what kind would I be?
The clotted leopard.
Okay, that makes sense.
Not threatening. Cute.
No, you know what? I'm going to give you more credit. You'd be a
Mischievous,
lynx.
though.
A lynx.
Ooh,
I
good
don't
golf
know,
brain.
man. I don't know if I give him links.
Dude, just give me links, man. I don't
All
have a
right,
lot to live
all
for
right.
right now. Like, I got these.
Dave's a
Oh yeah, because they got the beard, dude.
puma.
I'll take that.
A puma.
Bro, the Puma Kings, if you were playing soccer in 3rd grade and you had Puma Kings, you were a player.
Yeah, dude, I am a
Ultimate
lynx,
shit.
David, because they got the beard and everything. You know,
Yeah,
like,
it's
thank you,
fair.
David. He was trying to wrong me by calling me a clotted leopard.
I also said that's a beautiful animal earlier.
You don't
think I got love for your shit.
You hear about this beautiful animal out of Tennessee who was just getting absolutely wild in the precinct?
Oh, okay. We've switched stories here.
It's a hard pivot.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
well, I
did. To be honest, this would normally be a headline story if we didn't have like, big cats escaping from zoos.
Yeah. It seemed that they.
Tell us about it. What happened, Will?
I don't know where to start. There's a lot of information here. None of this is for the ears of children. So if you have any small children in the room, now's a good time to ask them to leave. Small Tennessee police station has been rocked by allegations of wild sexual misconduct after a married female officer allegedly had steamy romps with 6, yes, I said 6 male co-officers, including illicit on-duty liaisons, according to reports. You guys want me to read more? There's a lot of information here.
Yeah.
Okay. Bear with me here. As, I'd like to just get all the information out and we can do with what we will. Officer Megan Hall and her fellow law officers allegedly engaged in wild sexcapades that included sending dirty pictures, taking her top off at a Girls Gone Wild hot tub party, Girls Gone Wild.
Who's doing Girls Gone Wild themed party?
What else
Yeah,
are you
dude.
supposed to do at a Girls Gone Wild party?
She even had
No
oral
one's-
sex with 2 officers at La Verne, Tennessee, the Tennessee police station. The steamy shenanigans in which Hall bragged about the size of one partner's genitals in a claim to be open marriage not only led Hall to be canned, but led to the firings of Sergeant Lewis Powell, Officer Juan Lugo, Sergeant Ty McGowan, and Detective Seneca Shields, according to December internal investigation. 2 officers just got suspended. They just got suspended.
That one guy's a real winner here. She talked about how big his hangdown
Yeah, did they
is.
name him specifically?
Yes.
Yeah, this says that the
Powell was
extracurricular
his last name.
trysts took place at hotels and parties, at other officers' houses, and on a boat, while Hall was accused of performing oral sex on Powell and Shields while on duty at the police station and the police gym.
This
This shouldn't be this consenting adults. What they choose to do behind work doors in their place of work is their business.
and if, as she claims, their marriage is truly open,
I mean, it's the most open I think I've ever heard.
he's also major cuck vibes here.
You know what? Hopefully he's getting his. The only thing I didn't like about the story is that like all on the TL they were posting him. I'm like, dude, don't do him like that.
The
Like,
article is interesting because it's the most doxy article I've ever seen with a story. Like they are not being sensitive to anyone's identity whatsoever. Pictures, full names. It's wild.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the more you, I don't even want to read some of the things that are being said in this write up from the New York Post.
Give us a little taste, though.
Dave, do you want to read this first paragraph right here?
Come on, Dave. What you got?
You want to read that first paragraph?
no.
Yeah, I don't
I
either.
don't
I don't either, my man.
I wanna read it.
No, you don't.
I wanna read
Just
it.
move
It says,
on.
this does
Move
say
on.
that the word cuckold is actually used in the column, which you
Yeah.
don't see very often. It's very impressive stuff from these
But
people.
important to note, none of these people are from Texas, so there is no Texas cucks.
No, that's
Can only be
There's
one.
only one of those, and he's sitting
Much
right
like
here with
Highlander.
us.
yeah. I just don't understand. You can just why would you do this with your coworkers when you can just go to a local grocery store and walk around with an upside down pineapple in your cart?
Yeah.
Probably. Do you think she had a pineapple in her patrol car?
It's
That'd be a nice touch.
the biggest issue here is that they were doing it all clocked in.
It's our taxpayer money hard at
I
work.
know.
Emphasis in
Whenever I
hard.
see Wash Media employees hooking up with each other, I always request that they clock out beforehand.
Yeah.
We got our biz dev guy posting bottomless shotgun pics.
That is true.
It's like, what the fuck's that?
That is true.
So pants
thirsty.
up.
That dude's so thirsty. God. Fucking.
Has Randy posted any Instagrams during this episode today?
I don't know. I'm not even gonna look, man.
No.
If you hear that one of your boys is, getting a little on the side from, you're a cop, hypothetically speaking, you're in the force. Like, are you like, oh, maybe I'll dip my pen in the company ink if literally everyone else here is?
I don't think so, man.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
kinda
think I am
gross.
either.
That's kind of gross.
I don't think I am either. Girls Gone Wild. Why are they doing the Girls Gone Wild hot tub parties? What does
No
that
one's-
consist of?
They're about 2 decades too late on that theme.
They all dress like Paris
Never
Hilton.
too late for a girls gone
No,
wild
it
party.
is. It is.
Wet t-shirt contest? When's the
I
last
mean,
time you
like-
saw a wet t-shirt contest going on in the
Those
wild?
are a thing of the past, man.
No, the
Yeah,
last one I saw was in
sad.
2019.
Our kids will never know the
Then
joy.
again, I haven't been on like a college spring break trip in a long time, but they might still go on. They probably
did
do.
go
I
on an
witnessed
EDM
one in
cruise.
2000. You were actually stuck in Arizona during this time, but
Was
I
there
did
not one?
witness one in Cabo San Lucas,
did?
2019.
Was
yeah.
it heat?
It was fun, at least. I mean, like we weren't like up in the front row or anything, but we were on the perimeter of the bar that was doing it, and I mean the crowd was wild for it. It was pretty lit.
I
Did
feel
the
like
girls gone wild or what?
No, I didn't see. No, to be. I want to stand all the young ladies in the competition right now, as none of them bared at all.
What did they win? Free drink tickets?
Yeah, they got like $1,000 bar tab at Squid Row.
Great. Cool.
Cool.
You're gonna get framed for coke and have to spend $500 to get out of jail. Definitely didn't happen to somebody I was on a trip
I was
with.
with Dave in Destin, Florida, one time, and he did a wet trunks.
And it was a twerk. It was a twerk competition.
No, it's a wet.
No,
Wet
get it right
underwear.
if you're gonna do it, dude. It was a twerk off.
He got second place.
Who got first?
There's only 2 of us.
Flounder.
Flounder.
I'd be so
Flounder
happy
would
if I
win
saw
something
Flounder
like
get
that.
first. I'd vote for him.
Of course. No offense.
Has
How
Flounder
am
ever-
I going to explain to my kid that there are no more wet T-shirt contests? Like, how do I do that?
Are we sure they're a thing that they might still go on, Dave?
I mean,
Will saw one 3-4 years ago.
Lots changed. COVID.
You
Yeah,
think,
this was pre-COVID.
think COVID ended wet t-shirt contest?
It may have. Yeah, it was the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. It did feel weird knowing about like all the Girls Gone Wild stuff. After the fact, like it did feel a little weird to be watching a wet T-shirt contest. I also had my wife directly next to me while it was occurring as well.
Wet
But
t-shirt
it's almost better to
contest.
watch
Did you
it.
put your
It's better to
arm
watch
around
it
her?
with your. Yeah, hey babe, you want to get up there?
We'll never forget this.
It's better to watch it with your wife than to have your wife later find out that you were watching a wet T-shirt contest. I think though. I think I'd rather have it transpire the way that it did for me. Neither are
Boy,
ideal.
if it was like 1 a.m. and you were staying up late, and it's like 1999, maybe you're watching Howard Stern,
Oh,
and that Girls Gone Wild commercial comes on, you got about 90 seconds, bud.
My one of my
Yeah.
good friends, his wife was I don't know why I say this. You'll know him. His wife was on one of those programs.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wild on?
Shouts to you. Huh?
She hit Wild on? Yeah. Was she on E?
Girls Gone.
Oh,
Oh,
not
wow.
ideal. I don't think I'll ever watch like a Girls Gone Wild video, but
Something's gone wrong if we've watched it.
yeah, but it would have been amusing at some point in my life to see like one of my buddies like
Oh,
girlfriends or
yeah.
wives on there. It would have been a very fun moment.
Yeah, now she's a mother and
Good for her.
yeah,
Hey,
she's great.
sometimes you got to bear it all.
Yeah, ain't no thing. What t-shirt contest, man? I've never actually witnessed one of those in person.
I've seen a couple.
Have you,
I've seen a couple,
Dave?
but all of them were like at party destinations in Mexico.
Probably senior trip Cancun.
I think
Had
if you're in
to
the
be.
right
I don't
place,
remember it, but
if you're in the right place on spring break in like Panama City Beach, you could probably find one still.
Yeah.
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 I hope they never go away.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to go on record saying that you hope that what?
What?
I hope all the contestants are adequately paid.
And compensated for their time.
I'm a champion of labor.
I agree.
Indeed.
It's a brand new year.
Yeah.
And guess what?
What?
I
Our
don't know.
good friends over at Every Plate, yeah, they're here to help us achieve all of our resolutions. Every Plate helps you save money with delicious, affordable recipes delivered right to your door. Plus, if you're looking to cook more, Every Plate helps you expand your cooking skills with easy-to-follow recipes that you can whip up in just 6 simple steps. It's going to be a great year with Every Plate. And for a lot of us, saving money is top of mind right now. And guess what? Every Plate, they're America's best value meal kit. Helps you do just that all year round. It's 25% cheaper than your grocery list, and this means you can put the money you save toward that you save on groceries towards new fun resolutions. Go make this happen. We love Every Plate. We just got a bunch of Every Plate in the
Dude,
mail. A bunch of Every Plate in the mail.
No, Friday, before we watched the menu, we did the meatballs.
Oh, it's a spicy meatball.
They were quite good.
They got so much going on right now. They got their saucy chicken and pepper stir fry. They got those gravy lovers meatballs that Dave's just absolutely standing right now.
He's
They even
right.
got the Italian pork sausage gnocchi bake. I'm always scared to say that word. It
Gnocchi?
never makes me feel comfortable.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
didn't
agree.
somebody call it ganaki? Like one of the Bachelorettes?
Yeah, it was a girl on The Bachelor said it was like ganache.
She was trying to do like an influencer, like TikTok, like, and this is what I like to get from Trader Joe's. It's ganaki. And it's just like, no, you can't do that.
Nah. I mean, yeah. She needs to subscribe to Every Plate instead of going to the grocery store, if I'm being, quite honest.
Big facts. Way easier. Very easy to do, by the way. So
Some of the
easy I can
easiest.
do it.
Some of the easiest, in my personal opinion. This year, count on Every Plate to make mealtime easier without compromising on quality. Every Plate recipes include only the highest quality ingredients, so you know your meals will be fresh and tasty till the very last bite. Guess what? You can get meals for $1.39 per meal by going to everyplate.com/podcast and entering our code STEAM139. You get that? STEAM139 because that's $1.39 per meal.
Ooh,
Get started with Every Plate for just $1.39 per meal by going to everyplate.com/circling and entering code STEAM139. STEAM139. What, David?
Something we didn't talk about in our weekend and fun. There were 3 children, all I believe under the age of 2,
Mm-hmm.
very well behaved. Like
That's what we do.
very like we were expecting.
what we do.
We were expecting like Rhodes, who did not nap that day, to just be on one, and like they were all sitting down at their end of the table having a great time.
What were they talking about down there?
Just eating queso.
Wet t-shirt contest.
Probably.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm sad I missed it, man.
It was fun without you. I'm sure you would have made it more fun.
Of course I would have. Fun follows me around. Don't do that.
You know who's not having fun? The skinny. Yeah, diabolic. You hear about this? You hear about this mob boss who got captured?
Kind of. I tried to do some research on Twitter, but it was all in Italian, and I famously can't read Italian, and I didn't want to take the time to translate.
I think one of the more toxic traits about me, a lot of guys out there, if I'm being honest, is that we just absolutely love hearing about mob stuff, cartel stuff, just all of it. All of it.
Yeah.
And when I saw this morning that a mafia boss was arrested after 30 years
On the
run.
line.
Yeah. Matteo Messina Denaro. He was sentenced in absentia. What does that mean? Oh, in 1992 for a murder of 2 prosecutors and other crimes, but he was recently apprehended in a Sicilian hospital. So Dave, this guy was the top dog in Italy right now, right? Technically speaking,
The boss of all bosses.
this is big. This is a big time.
Arrested in Palermo, which is of course, from White Lotus. They were in Palermo for a bit.
Yeah, also a very known Sicilian town.
Yeah. Right. That too.
How are you on the run for 30 years? Italy's not that big.
When you have people, I mean, like this guy, if the little I read on him before the show, bad dude, turns out. Scary guy. If you're going after, if you're willing to kill prosecutors, and I mean, this dude was killing women and children as well.
Ooh.
Like this guy's
This is a bad
not to be
dude.
trifled with. So I imagine there was a lot of people scared to give his whereabouts. But I got to say, his mugshot from his driver's license,
It's a hard pick.
it's a pretty hard pick.
He's got a deep plunging, what appears to be V-neck sweater or sweater vest. He's got the full white cotton turtleneck flexing, and then the Dahmer
He's
glasses.
got some
on top
Dahmer
of it.
glasses that I got to say, like he's rivaling the Doms.
Dude, he's looking good.
Damn.
What's
That
the
is
life
hard.
term in absentia? Is that like you're not there, so they just sentence you even though you're not there,
Sure.
and then when they find you, they're like, all right, we're just gonna do this.
Well, no, Absentia is also a Sicilian town.
That's what I thought at first, but it was not capitalized. So I
that-
quickly moved
you
on.
actually you got it right.
Okay, that
perfectly.
makes sense. So he was convicted of a bunch of stuff. Yeah, the bombings in 1993 in Florence, he left 10 people dead. This dude was out here just being an absolute wild man.
Yeah, this dude's he's like very similar to
Don't point at me.
Escobar. Trying to think of the dude's name.
Damn,
And then,
trying to.
going, you're not afraid to take some civilian casualties to.
Noted bad dude Escobar.
Yeah, you kind of get the sense, like if you watch only like American mob cinema, you're like, oh yeah, they just, they're killing each other. They try to avoid the heat. Don't
Took
go
down
after
that-
Sicilians.
That commercial jet. Remember that?
Escobar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not good.
Well, yeah, this dude.
It says they kidnapped in 1993 a 12-year-old boy, Giuseppe De Matteo. Hopefully he's not kidnapped anymore, to pressure his father and
he's-
stop
he's-
revealing mafia secrets to the
he's dead, bro.
authorities. Oh, yeah. Definitely read the final sentence of the paragraph when you do that.
Yeah.
That is not how you want to find your 12-year-old son. That's depressing. Yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah,
They got him, though.
You know what? Will's out on this guy.
Yeah, I'm officially out now.
Oh.
What the hell? Like, this is just another opportunity for another guy, though, right?
This guy's dark. as
There'll
hell.
be
I'm glad they
with
caught him.
a
Put him to
power
death, man.
vacuum.
Fuck.
Like, what's the move now?
I was gonna say he crushed his arrest fit, but after seeing all this, I don't want to make light of anything.
He did have a good
Wow.
name, Diabolic.
Yeah.
That's very superhero-esque, superhero movie villain-esque.
Diabolic.
They also called him the Skinny.
Yeah.
The Skinny.
Just hated sugar.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's
He
in-
saw you eating something in the office. He was like, "Yeah, you know how much sugar's in that?"
He was in really good shape.
Wait, I heard
All right,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that gabagool you're eating right there. Do you know how much sodium's in that?
Mhm.
Like, all right, fuck off, man.
Yeah, I heard one of his boys was drinking a Sprite in the airport after a bachelor party, and he roasted him for how much sugar content was in it.
It was only like 68
I
grams.
Mhm.
can't believe how much is in that. Anyway,
Dude, Yeah, the more you read about this guy, the more you realize that, like, the mafia movies don't go hard enough for probably a good reason. Like, this is dark, dark shit.
Isn't that against code, like mafia code, to other family members to get them involved and getting hurt them?
Because this guy,
It's the new ways, man. They don't abide by that.
this guy was
this
all
was
in on
this was
just
a long
taking in
time
people's
ago.
family members and killing them.
Yeah, that's against code. I've watched enough American-made mafia movies to know that you don't touch family members.
Well, this guy's got his hands all over them.
Yeah, this guy did the opposite. He heard what you said and said, "Hey, man, I appreciate that, but I'm going to do the other thing."
Damn, he played by his own rules.
I think he did. I think that's what made him a mafia boss.
That's why he was so diabolic.
What's the end
this guy
goal when you're a
stinks.
mafia boss? Is it to control the government behind closed doors, or is it just to make as much money as possible, or both?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't
Get
know,
that.
man.
Get like some snow leopard money, some clouded leopard money, to where you can like start doing exotic pets
And you don't
Things
have to,
like
you don't have
that.
to keep sneaking into
Yeah.
zoos like we have to
with wire
let them out.
cutters.
Oh, Watch Media got a new pet.
Yeah, where were you on Friday?
What? I wouldn't want to ask where I was Thursday
Hey man,
night.
screw this guy.
You know what I mean? Know what I mean?
No.
Where were you 10 days ago? Exactly 10 days ago.
Washington,
by the way,
Washington D.C.
that green comment that you warned us about, I couldn't see it, man.
I couldn't see it either.
I was pretty disappointed.
I'm not sure that you had the right time because
I had the right time.
There was some time
There's
zone
some time-
confusion going on in the
there's some
group text
time
when the
zone
green
confusion.
comet was making an appearance.
so
the
I
other
went out
night.
at both times.
I saw 11:18 Eastern, bro.
Yeah, I saw 11:18 Central.
No, you didn't.
I did, but I couldn't see it. I went out at both times, so doesn't matter.
I think the city lights were too bright for us to see it anyway, even if we had a clear shot at it without a telly. You gotta have a telly, dog. What?
I wonder if Brett tried to see it. Wasn't Brett out at the ranch? He would have been like in the perfect place to look at
I don't know.
whatever. It's probably a question for him. He's not on the show, so he can't answer that. So I shouldn't have brought him up.
Well, our next chance to see it is about 10,000 years from now or something like that. So maybe we'll see that the next one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Will
Elon-
we see that or a Chainsmokers threesome first? Who knows?
Yeah. Have you guys ever been double teamed by the Chainsmokers? Because it
No.
turns out there are people out there who definitely have.
Did we not talk about this already, or was it just in the office?
Probably just in the office.
It sounds like a group text thing.
Yeah. So it turns out the Chainsmokers, they've had threesomes with their fans.
Jeez.
I, as a fan of the Chainsmokers, can go on record saying that I've never had a threesome with Drew or Alex.
You are the most likely though because you did famously interview them.
Yeah, I am best friends with the Chainsmokers.
great
famously.
interview.
It's a
They
good
were-
interview.
You gained a lot of insight.
I used to make concert posters for them, which people don't talk about enough, in my opinion. And yeah, I am definitely a good candidate in terms of Wash Media and our adjacent personalities here at this company. I definitely think I'm the top dog for most likely to have a threesome with the Chainsmokers for sure.
The thing I found most interesting is that when they're explaining this, they're like, "Oh, so in Europe, when you you get a hotel room, they push the beds together." And my thought was, "You're the Chainsmokers. Why are you guys sharing a room? Why not just get separate rooms? I feel like you can swing it."
They did swing it, David.
Yeah, it seems a little too convenient. It's like they first of all, why did they even reveal this information? It's just a bit.
Yeah, if you have an
weird.
accidental threesome with your boys, that's something you don't talk about, and like you just exchange glances when everyone says like the word threesome at like brunch one day. You're like,
Yeah, not us. Told everybody.
I'm not built for that kind of stuff. I just don't get like, yeah, why were they sharing beds in
It
Europe?
just doesn't make a lot of sense.
These had to have been early days. The Chainsmokers I know, they stay in their own room.
I feel like if you're touring Europe, I said that weird. If you're touring Europe, you've got enough. You got enough to spring for the separate rooms, right? If you're already at like a world tour status, maybe just get the other one.
Or maybe they didn't want to.
And you know what? That's what they choose to do behind closed doors. Doing is their business.
Sure.
If you're in a threesome with the Chainsmokers, like which one you like focusing on?
Drew.
Probably Larry.
Drew.
The cable guy?
Do you think the person who is the third part of the threesome was like, "Oh, geez, you guys smell like cigarette smoke."
Yeah.
He's been smoking literally all day long.
It's like, "I can't breathe in here. Can we go to a different room?" Staying in Paris.
It's the black lung pop.
Is Drew still doing the vocals on?
Can't you smoke in
some of those
Congress
joints?
now?
I don't know. Are people still listening to them? Like, I'm surprised that they're this in the news cycle these days. Like, are they that popular anymore? I feel like their last album was a flop. Coffin flop.
Right.
You guys see this? You guys ever
It's
seen
just
this
hours
show?
and hours
Have you guys ever seen this show?
of bodies falling out of coffins.
Interesting.
All right, I'm gonna throw up before we.
Hey, that was fun.
Shut up. You don't have to shut up.
Way to end on a high, Dylan. Okay. Like that polo.
Thanks, man. I got it from our good friends at Rowback.
Yeah.
Backer 20 for 20%.
There was a
off.
scenario
have that
today where
color.
I was wearing all Rowback to work. I ended up changing that scenario today because I'm wearing a different pair of shorts. But at one point today, I had the Rowback shorts on, I had a Rowback T-shirt, and then I had the Rowback QZ on top.
I'm supporting the squad too.
You are. I'm also supporting the squad. I got the Wash Media crew neck.
Shouts to Sunday Scaries.
You guys ever hear about this? Let's get the-
Sunday Scaries.
Well, we were just talking about that hat.
I know he filled me in.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I found this in my closet. I forgot I had it, and I love it. He goes, Dave just told me the exact same
I
thing.
wore it to the gym this morning. Not to brag, but
See?
I was there. I didn't see your ass.
I like it enough not to get it all sweaty.
I
so
saw Mike Eisenhower had a squat rack to himself.
Really?
Oh,
Was he
yeah.
putting up big boy weight.
He's putting up weight.
Damn, I'm gonna send him this.
Okay.
More weight than I
Oh,
would do.
Good for Mike.
More weight than I
Yeah.
could do. That's for sure.
Alrighty.
For sure.
Bye.
Bye.